Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Yikes, they were loud, weren't they? I'm surprised that my dog didn't jump from her sleep. Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, my animals, I tell you, they freak me out sometimes. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me get back to what I was doing. Distractions. Okay, so one of the exercises that they have you do on this, and I've done before, but I'm going to do it again. But I'm going to use, instead of using this one, I'm going to use a new one. And I already have it taped on here, which is good. So let me put my drawing stuff on. Okay, so I need my graphite pencils. Let me bring those over. So this is what I use. I use Kimberly's, General Kimberly's. This is what I use. And then gradually I am transferring my pencils to, oh man, you can't see it. Oh no. They're Statler's. And you can barely see that on there. Statler's pencils. They're blue. Here's my 6H. Then I have the 2H Kimberly's, but I'm gradually going over to the Stadler's. So here are my pencils. If I put them all together down here, look how much, you can see which ones I use more. So the 2H I use more apparently. Well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome here also. All right, so I'm going to use, it says the HB. Okay, so I'm going to grab my HB here. So here's the HB. The HB can also be, I believe isn't that the number 2 pencil also? Isn't there number two pencil in HB also? Okay, so those of you, if you have a number 2 pencil, I believe that's a HB also. So let's bring this over this way because we're going to do it on this one. So I'm going to mark here HB. Oh, I was going to do the shading first. My bad. Hold on. Let's rephrase this. No. Let's put that back. That's right. I forgot. So here's my rubber eraser. I'm going to erase that. Now, if I didn't do it too hard, it's going to be gone. Be gone. You won't be able to see it. So there it is. It's all gone. I erased it. You're right. I see HB on my number 2 pencils. Yes. So HB, I worked with for years. As old as I am right now, I just started using the graphite with various numbers pencils just last year when I started Twitch. I never used them before, and I am so amazed how those work, and I'm really enjoying them. So this is my first box of graphite pencils, actual graphite pencils. I've always used HB to draw with, or I've used the Carpenter's pencil, and I've used what is it, the permanent markers that you do the pointillism with, and that's all I've used. I've never used anything else till recently. I've been working on different stuff lately. Oh, except for when I took a college class, an art college class, the beginner's class. That's mandatory. You have to take that before you take any other college classes. So, all right. So here we go. We're going to use our 2H, and what I'm doing is, let me bring this over so you guys can see this. What I'm doing is this section here. They have this going on. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 2H. I'm going to make this, but then I'm going to make it maybe about an inch in length. And then I'm going to go back over it again, a different direction, and I'm just going to go over it, but not the whole thing, just probably halfway, just so you can see what it does. So I'm working with index papers, like I was saying. I hit my monitor. Oops. All right, so I'm holding this up to where you can see this. Let me see, maybe I should turn it this direction. Whoa. Now, because of my bad hands, I have a electric sharpener. But for those that don't have an electric sharpener, there are the manual sharpeners that we use. I have this one here that I use. This one's a double. If you have thicker pencils to use to sharpen this, you have that one, and then you have the normal size right here. That hurts my hands, but I have it in case I ever do need it. Okay, so I'm going to put down 6H here. You may not see it. It might not be light enough, and it's not. So I'm going to use my other pencil here so you guys can see. Okay, that's the 6H. Okay, so I'm going to lightly, I'm holding my pencil like this at the very end. Lightly, I'm going to just shade in circular motions and go back and forth, and you may not even see it at all. I can see it, but because of my light, and I'm only going to go out about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. Okay, so I did it slightly. So if I turn this sideways a little bit, you can see that. Okay, so this is the 6H. I'm going to go over it again, but I'm going to go a different direction, and I'm not holding it this far from the end. You're not pressing hard. You're just barely going over the paper. So that's what I'm doing. I'm barely going over the paper. Now, if I wanted to, I can erase this and it will be gone. So you can see that. This is the first layer on this side. This is the second layer. And you can see that it gets dark, a little bit darker. Okay, now I'm going to use the 2H. Let me grab my 2H over here. And I'm not going to use that point to write with because it will mess up my pencil. Okay, I'm going to use the 2H. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Very lightly. I'm going in circular motions more or less. And I'm going to go all the way to the end. Not the end, but... Okay, and so if I hold this up this way without the light blaring on it, you can see it. And I'm going to go over it again. Very lightly. I'm not pressing on it. Oh, I forgot to do it a different direction. Oops. Okay, so I stopped about right here. And you can see the difference in the shading a little bit. And this is good for everybody to practice in case they want to go and do this. Alright, this one is going to be my F. So I'm going to hold it way back here. You guys can see it, the F. I'm going to hold it way back here, and I'm lightly. So if I pull my camera back, so you guys can see how far I have my hand. Okay, so there's my hand. So here's my hand, right? So you guys can see that I am holding this far away. Sometimes when I speak, I have this accent that comes out every once in a while, so my pronunciations sometimes don't come out correctly, so I have to re-say what I want to say. Okay, so I did this once, so you guys can see that, right? Now this should be a little bit darker than this end right here. Not this one, but this one. So you guys can see the difference, how it's changing. Okay, so I'm going to go over this one a different direction. I remembered this time. I'm just going halfway. And for some reason, to me, in my opinion, the 2H looks darker to me than the F. I don't know why. I pressed them the same way.